What Penton does is Penton's a foreign language company. They've been making foreign language products for the past 20 years. They started out with a series of French products, interestingly enough, which is called Vocabulary, which is learning French using vocabulary builders. And then about 15 years ago, they came out with a product called Learning Your Car, which has sold over 3 million units in the United States. So that's been our biggest seller so far. And then about 6 months ago, we looked at the product line and said, well, people are wanting to do iPods and using iPods more and more, so we wanted to start bringing out products that relate to the iPod and the iPod generation. So the under 30 people who want to learn a language. So that's where we started building our new product line. So some of the products we already had built, like Learning Your Car, were converted into a product called iSync, which is a product that has text and audio that fits on an iPod, so you can see both the target language and the English being spoken. And then we have a video version of a product called iVideo, which teaches you using live action video. The reason live action video is so important is because people that are under 30 years old are really linked to their TVs and to TV screens, and they learn better by watching and seeing and watching people speak at the same time. So that's how come we ended up coming out with that product.
Right, so give us a demo.
So here's the screen. There's two people talking. Here's the English language, and here's the target language. Now I want to turn it.
See? See?
No.
No? No?
I.
Io? Io?
Sir. Mister.
Signore? Signore?
Ma'am.
Signora?
So what's important is that people can see that the people talking, they can see how their mouth is used, how they express themselves, and the way the language is actually expressed. So it's a more robust way to learn a language. It's a better way to learn a language.
How long would it take, let's say, if I want to learn Italian?
If you want to learn, it depends on your capabilities. I mean, one of the things is that because every individual is different, their learning capabilities for languages are different. If you have an ear for a language, or if you know a couple of languages already, then you're much further advanced than a regular person who's just starting out not knowing anything. So, especially if you're learning Italian and you speak French, it's going to be pretty easy because they're Romance languages, so they're very close and very similar in lots of ways. So obviously, a person who's from Europe is going to learn a language much easier than Americans. Americans have a much greater problem learning a language because they don't understand. They don't have the ear which people in Europe have for listening and picking up a language.
So tell us more about the pricing and availability of the products.
Pricing. The two products I've shown you today, one sells for $20, the video only one called iVideo is only $20 US, and then the iSync is $15.
Right.
So they're very reasonably priced. I mean, there's no overpricing here. I mean, this is priced to sell to the consumer. And it's available in the US at Barnes & Noble, Borders, and Amazon.
Can you download those?
You will probably in about 45 days. The reason I'm saying that, we just rebuilt our website and we haven't loaded it up on the website yet. But within 45 days it will be downloaded.
How many languages are available?
The basic languages in the iVideo are French, Italian, German, and Spanish. And then the languages in the iSync are French, Italian, German, Spanish, and Chinese. There will be additional languages in each one of them. Chinese being the first one in iVideo, and then probably Russian and Japanese in the iSync product.
Right. So internationally, where can we find it? Is it available?
We have a UK partner, but that's the only one I really that called Gazelle in the UK. They're the only ones that really have but it hasn't even shipped yet. It's not shipping until 10 days from now.
Wow.
So anybody who has a copy of it has a copy before anybody else in the world.
Okay.
So,
great. Thank you.
It's just shipping.